for multiplying polynomials. Essential question. How do you multiply binomials? So in this lesson, we are going to multiply all binomials. So we are going to find the product here. So the reason why these are binomials is each one has two terms. So if there are two terms, it is called a binomial. In order to multiply binomials, and this just works for binomials, we are going to do something called the box method. So we are going to make a box. You are going to take one of the binomials. So I'll take this x plus 8 first, and we are going to put the x here, and then it's a positive 8, so I'm just going to write an 8 there. And then I'm going to take the x minus 4 and put that one on the side. So the x, and then since it's a negative 4, we're going to keep the negative with the 4 there. You can switch it around so that the x and the 8 are on the left-hand side and the x and the negative 4 are on the top as well. It won't change your answer. Then what you are doing, since we're finding the product, is you are multiplying. So x times x is x squared. So you'll put that in the first box. Then you are multiplying the 8 and the x for this box. You are multiplying negative 4 and x for this box. And then you are multiplying the negative 4 and 8 to make negative 32 in that last box. Then we are able to combine some of these because we have some like terms. So the negative 4x and 8x are like terms that we will combine. So let's start with the x squared because we usually like to write it with the biggest exponent first. Then we are going to combine negative 4x and 8x. If you add them together, make positive 4x. So that is my second term. And then I've got the negative 32. So that is my answer when I multiply those binomials. All right, second one is 2x plus 1 times x plus 6. So make that box again. Miss Nelson. Okay, so we're going to take 2x plus 1. So we're going to put 2x here, and then we're going to put 1 there. And then we have x plus 6. So we're going to put an x here and then the positive 6 here. And we're going to do the same thing. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 1 times x is 1x, or just x. 2x times 6 is 12x. And then 6 times 1 is 6. We can combine the 12x and the 1x again. You'll always be able to combine those two boxes. So as long, on every single problem. So write your 2x squared first. Add together 12x and 1x, which makes 13x. And then the positive 6. All right, 5x minus 4 times 2x minus 8. All right, so take the 5x minus 4. So 5x, and then the minus 4, negative 4. 2x, and negative 8. 2x times 5x is 10x squared. 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. 5x times negative 8 is negative 40x. And negative 8 times negative 4 is positive 32. Again, I can add together my like terms in these two boxes. And I'll have 10x squared minus 48x plus 32. All right, something a little different is going to happen on this one. So we have x and negative 2. We have x and positive 2. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So what you'll notice happened on this one is that our like terms make 0. So 2x and negative 2 equals 0. So then you'll leave that middle term out, and then you'll just write x squared minus 4. So don't write 0x. Don't write any middle term. So if your terms make 0, you'll just end up with an answer that looks like that. All right, one more of these before we get to our shape problem. This time it starts out a little different. We just have one parentheses, but notice that it's squared. So we know that something squared can really get written twice. So now it looks like all the problems that we've done so far. So it's 2x minus 1, and again 2x minus 1. So 4x squared, negative 2x, negative 2x, and then positive 1. Your like terms, like I said, are always the diagonal, so 4x squared, negative 2x and negative 2x make negative 4x, and then positive 1. All right, last one. We have to find the area of the orange shaded, part of our two squares. So we've got two squares. We need to figure out the area of the orange square. So the way that we're going to do that is we are going to find the area of the outside square. So we know if the bottom is x plus 9, then this side has to be x plus 9. And then we are going to take away, so subtract the area of our small square, which would be x plus 1 times x plus 1. So we can do the box method for both of these, and then we will subtract them. So x and 9, x and 9. So then that will give me x squared plus 18x plus 81. So that's your first, the bigger square. And then we're going to subtract our smaller square. You have to make sure you always subtract the smaller square from the bigger square. You will not get the right answer if you don't subtract the smaller square from the bigger square. So if you do the big square, or the small square minus the big square, you're not going to end up with the right answer. Okay, so now we are going to go back to what we did in 8.1, where we have to subtract these two polynomials. When we're doing subtraction, we have to distribute a negative 1. So now we're going to have a negative 1x squared, a negative 2x, and a negative 1. Now we can combine like terms. So x squared and negative 1x squared make 0. 18x minus 2x is 16x. And then 81 minus 1 is 8. So our answer is 16x plus 80.